Assalamu alaikum dear students, and welcome back to another lesson. This is Shamsur Rahman Zadran, lecturer of Sheikh Zayed University, Faculty of Languages and Literature, English Department. The title or the topic here is redundancy. So what is the meaning of redundancy? Redundancy is a kind of wordiness. We talked about wordiness in the previous lesson. If you have any kind of problems, you can refer to the previous section as well. So redundancy is a kind of wordiness. What is the meaning of redundancy? It means unnecessary repetition of information. There is information, so we are going to repeat this information. But the information is not necessary to be repeated. It is called redundancy. To repeat the unnecessary information, it is called redundancy. And also, most writers use it to impress readers. Most of the writers use redundancy in order, or use the unnecessary repetition of the information in order to impress the readers. So that's why they use the unnecessary words or information. And also writers think the more information they have in an essay, the more their readers will enjoy it. That's one cause here for redundancy. There are many writers, they think that if we add too much information in the essay or the paragraph or the writing, so this information is going to be liked by the readers or by the audience. That's why they are going to have redundancy in the lesson or in the writing section. And also that is not the case. They repeat what they have already said. They are going to repeat everything that they have stated. So they should not repeat the information. And repetition can occur in wording of short phrases as well as in sentences. You can repeat the information in short phrases, and also you can repeat the information in sentences. But you must not repeat the information. Here in the left side we have these phrases, but on the right side here are the words. Try to avoid them in your writing. Pretend you are using these things, these phrases. Try to avoid using these phrases. Try to use these words. If you are not sure why the phrases are redundant, look up the meaning of the two words. Here, these words are redundant phrases, or we can say they are redundant phrases. If you are not sure about it that they are redundant, then check the words or the meaning of the words. Here is a great example, free gift. It is not necessary to use the word free here because gift by itself is free. So if it is free, then no need to write free gift. If you give something to me or present something to me, it means it is free for me. Then you must not write free gift. Like you can see collaborate, together, it means collaborate. Completely unanimous, or we can only write here unanimous. So what is the meaning of unanimous? It means agreed, or we can say common. And also united. And the next one is courthouse building, we can only write courthouse here. It is wordiness. Descend downward, we can only say descent. So if you are going to descend, it means you are going downward. That's why there is no need to write downward here. Erupt violently, we can only say erupt. Exactly identical. So if something is identical, then it is identical. In fact, it is identical, or we can say exactly. Here, no need to write exactly here. It should be identical. Here we have free gift. Gift by itself is free. Then no need to write free here. So we can only write gift here. Loud explosion. Explosion by itself is loud. Then no need to write loud explosion. We only write explosion. Here you can see. And also merge together. So we are only writing merge here. Merge. And repeat again. So to repeat something, it means you are telling it again for the second time. No need to write again here. It should be repeat. Unexpected surprise. Surprise by itself is unexpected. Then no need to write unexpected surprise. We should only write surprise. Surprise by itself is unexpected. Then come to the next section. Here are some example sentences. Look at the example sentence below. Here is one sentence. The first sentence contains the same information as the second sentence. Here we have two sentences. The first sentence has the same information as the second sentence, but you will see the difference here. So redundant sentence here is the United States is the most influential power in the world, partly because of its abundant material resources and stable political system. This country has great influence in global affairs. So it is a redundant sentence. So for this redundant sentence, we can write concise sentence. Here you can see the United States has a great influence in global affairs in part because of its abundant material resources and stable political system. Here these two sentences have the same meaning, but this sentence is too short and to the point and also understandable. But the first sentence, it is a little bit lengthy. Besides that, it is not too clear. So try to avoid the unnecessary words in the sentences, paragraphs, and also phrases, clauses in ADC. Here is activity in activity 1. Don't say it twice. Only read it once. Underline redundant information in this paragraph. Here is one paragraph. You can underline the information here in this paragraph. So which information? The information that has redundancy. You will read the whole paragraph. First, write the paragraph in your notebook. After writing the paragraph in your notebook, then you can underline the redundancy or the redundant information. It was the end of the lesson. Thank you so much for your listening, and also thank you so much for your attention.